Well, I don't know.
I didn't know he couldn't stand me.
I didn't know he could.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Where's Matt?
Dear Matthew, happy birthday to you. Make a wish.
Nice cake, Matt.
I didn't
Tell
make
him
the
to write
wish.
down.
He told me.
Does the cake say happy birthday, Martha, on it?
No, Matthew.
That looks good, Matt.
It does look like ours.
You know, I think it's going to be too dark in here.
All right, well, let's replay it outside.
You'll have a good one.
Let me see that, guys. Let's see how it came out.
Controversial. Decent time.
Well, yeah, I know. You know, this is really silly.
No, how about,
Are we
1,
on?
2, 3, ready, go.
Oh, good evening. This is Baba Wawas, and I have with me tonight two world-renowned movie stars. I have Miss Fifi Leroux and Mr. Pierre LeBlanc. Now, I'm here to announce tonight.
Fifi, I like to tell
That is LeBlanc.
I'm sorry, sir. LeBlanc. Pierre LeBlanc.
He is quite
LeBlanc.
Oh, yeah. I'm here tonight.
Most people say, hello, Pierre, you blank.
Oh, you
I don't know what that's so my mother says, hey, you're not a blank. That should be LeBlanc. But I don't know why every time I walk down the street, people come up and say, hello, Pierre, you blank. I can't figure it out.
We can't either why he's a movie star, but he is. But anyway,
This is funny.
what I'm here to do tonight is to introduce to you people out there
Stop it, Matt.
in TV land. The first I heard of it was 10 minutes ago. The producer called me. Pierre and Fifi.
Hey, how about getting to the interview here?
I'm going to. Pierre and Fifi are going to star in Romeo and Juliet. Fifi,
Yes,
Oh, my
aren't you
God.
surprised?
I'm quite
I'm going to
shocked.
start with her and
Do you?
Romeo and Juliet.
Fifi, do
Who's she
you?
going to play,
You know, I
Romeo?
wish you would call me by my proper name. Fi-Fi.
Oh,
It's F-I-F-I.
well, what is it?
Fi-Fi.
Fi-Fi La Rue?
I can just see that picture now. Romeo and the blank.
So can I. But besides that, I want to know, Fifi, don't
What
you
is
think
the name
it'll
of
be a little funny to be starring with a man of this
Well,
age?
we don't call
Age?
him
No.
De Blanc, we call him De Blanc. In the movie, De Blanc.
I hate to tell you what I call you.
We'd
You
like to know.
De Blanc, did you know that your glasses are cracked?
Where are you going to park?
You know, the
see?
truth of the matter, I came here tonight, in all fairness. I was all prepared to discuss the life cycle of the turtles.
And I was all for it.
And all of a sudden she throws this curve at me. She tells me the blank, that I got to start with Romeo in a play. Now listen.
Pierre, do you think your wife will have a problem with you starring with a woman of this beauty?
No, my wife doesn't worry about Romeo. I mean,
You're Romeo.
I'd rather talk
I'm
about...
the blank.
Well, you're the biggest blank I ever met.
You know what? Stop it, we got it.
Hi, this is Orson Welles.
I will say.
Thought I died, didn't you? But I'm back. I'm back bigger than ever now. This is Little Orson. Little Orson be taking over when I'm gone again.
Matt, move the ruler.
Alright? And I will come out with a great mystery movie. You thought Citizen Kane was good? You haven't seen nothing
I
yet.
had a real good
You know what I
You
mean?
didn't catch
That's it.
up on
I'm done.
Taking on the MJ show, take 502.
Good evening. Welcome to nature. I'm so glad you could join us. Tonight, I have with me two of the slowest people in the world, Fifi LaRue and Pierre LeBlanc. We are here to discuss the pros and cons of turtle soup. Take it, Fifi.
Well, I just would like to say that I think turtles are a very important species in our country. They're rapidly dying and going extinct.
Oh, yeah, that's
So
right.
I just do not think we should make turtle soup out of them. Besides, turtle soup just tastes terrible. Did you try it?
Yeah, I tried it.
Pierre?
Well, I had a little
Counterpoint.
accident with the turtle. She took my hand. I mean, I don't know if she said turtle stinks or they're going extinct. I didn't quite get that. But the point is that I am for turtle soup, and I'll tell you why. I think we should hunt and we should. Can you imagine a world that was full of turtles? My God, every time you turn around, you'll be stepping on a turtle. But look what happened to me. A turtle took my hand.
Okay, I would like to interject, please. Now, there are 5,000 different species of turtles. It just so happened that a red snapper got your hand.
That's
And
a fish.
red snappers do not bother
That's a fish
anybody
species.
unless they hurt them. And if you were hurting that red snapper, you had a lot of nerve.
Well, I'll tell you, that red snapper, for somebody that was hurting me, sure hurt me. I'll tell you, he got even. And I'll tell you that I think that I really have, when that happened to me, I became obsessed with the, you know, before I used to hunt with a bow and arrow. But when that turtle did that to me, now I go out with a Tommy gun. I get one of these guns that shoots about 800 rounds a minute. I go out to every creek and every pond I can find. And any place I see a turtle, I just shoot the devil out of him. I'll tell you, sometimes even though I'm a connoisseur of turtle soup and I love it so much, sometimes I am so upset and so mad since this happened to me, I kill them all, and when I go to pick them up for turtle soup, there's nothing left.
Well, I can see why, because you are
I'm so mad.
you're quite ignorant.
Well, I have a reason.
What's your reason?
Well, God, look, I took my hand.
How do we know what turtle did that?
But you must have provoked it,
I bet, yeah.
LeBlanc.
You know,
had to provoke
that's the
it.
trouble. Every time I try to talk logical,
To a turtle, I
well,
can
no,
see
I mean,
why.
I try to talk to these turtles. I went out to the ponds and I tried to talk nice to them. I said, would you like to be in my soup? I've invited many, and they've never even answered me. That's how ignorant turtles are. They wouldn't even talk to me, and I try to be so nice to them all the time. So that's when I got home. Instead of talking to me when I was being nice, one reached up and he red snapper reached up and he took my
How
hand.
big was this turtle?
About the size of the terminal tower.
I want you to
Holy
know something.
smokes.
You know how old that turtle must have been? At least 103 years old. Older than you.
Well,
Twice.
I wish he would have let my poor hand have a chance to get just half that old. Because as you noticed, now here I am, a young, handsome man. I mean, I really was debonair. I thought I was
Notice
really a
his
Don
name
Juan.
is
And then all of
LeBlanc.
a sudden, people are calling me. My name used to be LaPierre.
Are you
LeBlanc.
right-handed?
No, you know what they're saying to me?
What?
Are you
Here
right?
comes Pierre the Blank.
Are you right-handed?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. I used to be.
Well, I'm glad.
You guys,
Sorry.
I'd like to know world.
You know, I don't like you very much either.
I
Our
don't
phone
know.
number is 261-1449 if you have any comments for our
We'd like the
guests.
audience to get involved in this. Do you think people should have turtle soup and kill all our innocent turtles? Or do you think we should save the turtle?
What do you think,
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I hope the person that got my hand, you know, when I kill that,
You
when
said
I,
it was a turtle. Now it's a
The
person.
yes, but
I
that
would
turtle-
imagine you do have a lot of enemies, and it probably was a person dressed up as a turtle.
I
listen,
bet you're right.
As big
I'm
as a
gonna-
terminal
let me say
tower.
something, please.
Sure.
All I'm trying to say is it was a turtle that took my hand. But once I blew its head off, then I sold that turtle for soup. Now, whoever ate that soup got some of my hand. Now, that had to be the most expensive soup that anybody ever had in their life. Isn't that correct?
No, that's
serious.
probably the
So
most
you
delicious.
realize that if they boiled down a human person, it would only be worth maybe $1.01 with inflation?
Not to the datas over in Borneo. They really go for human flesh. I mean, they're willing to. You know what they traded me one time over
For what?
there?
A
I was
finger?
over there in Borneo. I went
Borneo
over-
or Borneo?
Borneo. That's over there. You know where Borneo is?
Yes, we do.
Huh?
Quite a boring place.
Yeah, that's a circus.
Quite a show.
Borneo and Bailey. Did you ever hear that? Huh?
Aren't we getting off the subject?
Oh, I
a bit?
Well, there's a lot of turtles in Borneo. There are.
There is an awful lot of
There are.
turtles. But I'm getting back to the natives. They paid me $1,506,000. No, $1 million for a man that I brought over there.
What was his name?
That guy who used to appear on TV, the $1 million man.
Steve Austin?
I sold him to those natives over in Borneo. The $1 million man.
Mr.
They gave me $1 million.
Mr.
That's
LeBlanc.
how they got the price. You know,
Mr. LeBlanc, could you please put your arm down? You look like you're going to hit poor Bob
well, like the
Watkins in the face.
I want to keep this up there to remind people how dangerous those doggone turtles are.
But
They're
sir,
terrible. They're man-eaters.
don't you think they're a little bit, they don't have guns or anything or clubs to beat you with? Don't you think, I mean, also have our little snappers to snap your hand
And
with.
that's not all species. Most species are not snapping turtles.
What do they do, miss?
They lay eggs.
And what do those eggs do?
They hatch and they have another turtles. There's nothing wrong with that. I think it's great. They would not hurt you. They don't even hurt flies. They eat worms. And worms are disgusting. I would
sounds
imagine you want to save worms.
That sounds good.
Well, I have no love worms.
Important question.
I mean, worms, I think, are friends of humanity.
When
After
was
all,
Billy's
where would we
anniversary?
be without worms? There'd be no
October 2nd.
topsoil. You wouldn't be able to grow anything. I think that turtles are the scourge of mankind. I think that they are slippery, slimy,
And stupid.
detestable.
Well, I would say
And
that.
as I said at the beginning of the show, I'm going to shoot with my Tommy gun every blessed turtle I see.
Can we take a question from the audience, please?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. You had a question for who?
How do you understand?
For Pierre LeBlanc?
Yeah.
Fear the blank.
How can you like turtle? How can you like turtle the soup? Do you put the shell in there with it?
Oh, usually, actually, when I get finished, there's not
Yeah,
much
but
left. When I take my Tommy gun out there that shoots about... Did you ever see Rambo?
Yeah.
That's what I look like when I go out hunting turtles. I have machine guns, I have
One of
machetes,
us
I have everything. And when I see a turtle and I open fire, usually there's not too much left.
What have you heard this one?
Because
Two.
I
Part
can't.
two?
He gets everything in.
how-
In defense of turtles, some have yellow ears, some have red ears, some have green ears. They're beautiful.
Some have no ears.
creatures. Beautiful. You can train them. They can sit. They can roll over. They're beautiful things.
They can play
In the
dead.
ocean, they're beautiful. They're like at least 100 years old, and they go swimming around. And do you know they're going extinct? They go to the beach and they lay eggs, and some Rambo like this jack comes up and shoots with his stupid machete.
Save the turtle, save
Shoots
the
his
turtle,
machete?
save the turtle,
Yeah,
save the turtle,
he
save
cuts
the
up all the
turtle,
eggs,
save the turtle, save the turtle, save the
Not only
turtle,
does
save
the
the
poor
turtle.
turtles have to worry about a
Save
Rambo,
turtles.
they got to worry about all the other fish, all the stupid crabs that walk around the beach.
Oil?
Whales.
Man.
There's the biggest crab of all walking around the beach.
You know,
Miss Wawa, don't you have anything to say in this interview?
Me?
I think it's
I
really
got
boring.
something to say.
No, I think
Me?
you've
Did
had
you
all
get
the
this?
facts. Now, the truth of the matter is, all she does is talking through her head. She has nothing to substantiate what she said. What I don't have to substantiate is my hand. That turtle took my hand.
Why?
And
as I said earlier, though,
why?
you have
Because
to
they're
provoke.
dangerous. You've got to get rid of these. They're
Were you
killers.
hunting it?
They're killers.
Were you hunting?
Another,
No, I was just out there trying to pet the. I tried to
You
talk
know,
to the
when
turtle.
you shoot
he
a
tried
turtle,
to talk the turtle
And
into
the
jumping
turtle
into
didn't
the
even
soup.
talk to
He
me.
wouldn't
when there's
know.
when you shoot a turtle, they have a secret deadly virus inside their bodies, and when you shoot them, it goes all over the earth. And I think I have it. I can tell. And it's from this
Question
side.
from the audience.
Shooting the turtles.
Who's your question
Yes.
for?
And I
Excuse
think
me.
it's a danger to humanity in general. to
I'm a
shoot
private
turtles.
investigator, and I have been investigating this man, and he is a fake. He was a chef at Manakiki.
Boyardee.
Yes. And
I
he
thought
lost
looked
his hand,
familiar.
not by turtle, but he was trying to rob his best friend. This
Oh.
guy is a fake, and he should be thrown in jail.
What do you have to say to that,
I think we ought to be
Mr.
calling it
LePuke?
You know, this woman here, she's coming up with all. You know what she was? She was released from prison about 2 hours ago.
That's neither here nor
She
there,
came
sir.
directly- She's her sister.
This is
So
neither
how do you
here.
expect?
How
How do you
dare
nor
you
expect?
defame
there.
my name as such? I'm your daughter.
Oh,
I didn't say that you weren't my daughter. I said she was your sister.
Is this your daughter?
Huh?
You're all fakes. What are you doing on my show?
No, hey, I'm the oldest. I am
my
the
money
oldest.
back.
Tough luck,
You're
honey.
getting paid.
Tough luck. You pay us to be on this stupid show.
How much did they pay you, dear?
Look, she stole my comb.
It's got his hand.
Dad, bring it out.
It's all fake.
Mary Jo,
You're out
get over here.
Come on, Kathy, and I'll take the money.
That's
Okay.
good. I was gonna say something, but the
Oh, I know.
So
If monkeys should wear diapers.
You guys used to be such.
No, about cars.
How about they should not. They should use telephone poles.
How about
to
in
carry
pro and con of the short jacuzzi people that moved across the street, if they should live there?
No, the buzzers.
Who are they?
The buzzers.
Buzzards. The buzzards. No.
Okay, let's go. Just say whatever comes to your mind. Go
Okay.
ahead.
You know what?
This is Peggy's show, so let Peggy
Oh, I'm
start.
sorry.
How about plants have feelings?
I am so glad that everyone could join our program today. And stupid.
Plants have feelings.
Today's topic will be
Mr. Rogers, you kicked
the
me.
majority of under 6 years old in the audience.
Plants.
Our guest is Miss Sheila Flower Girl of Cincinnati. Currently is a teacher
You gotta have
of
the
fourth
perfect-
graders.
How are you kids today?
And she just recently got expelled from the school because she was promoting a new book, and she will get to that book in just a moment. Our another guest
Don't forget birthday boys.
is Dr.
I don't got no
Professor
hand.
James. He just flew here from San Diego. He is promoting his new book, The Influence of Teachers on Today's Children.
Howdy!
So our topic today will start with Mrs. Sheila, our new teacher. I'm sorry, but
Hello
ladies first. Ladies first, Professor. Now, Mrs. Sheila, for all your parents viewing, what was your book about, and why did the administration get on your back and kick you out of school?
Well, I was just trying to tell the children the proper hellos and goodbyes on saying goodbye
Muffin.
to your babysitter.
Okay, well, Professor, now
May I?
why was this book so
May
bad that
I?
the administration would get on
May
her
I?
case and kick her out of the
May I?
school?
Well, gee whiz, I don't know anything about that. You know, after all, I came here and you were going to speak to me, and I met her just before, and I think she's the nicest person. I just can't understand why anybody would throw her out of school. I
Yeah.
just think she's great.
You know,
she's
it's really
terrific.
a coincidence, however, that Mrs. Sheila said that she couldn't stand you in your new book. Could you tell us anything about your new book?
Yes, if I knew what my new book was. What is my new
Here
book?
now, the latest book that you wrote was about the new techniques of child raising and the influence of teachers on
Oh, yeah,
children.
yeah.
And
Well,
and
oh
the
yeah,
teacher.
yeah, yeah.
And here's, yes.
Oh yeah. The first chapter here.
No, I'm sorry, that's chapter 30.
Well, the 30th
I think
chapter.
that's in
I
defense
think
of turtles.
if we more or less go through the book, this chapter is entitled The Great Ant Eater. You know, and I'll tell you, that is very significant.
Where
in
you
this
eat
day
your
and age.
ants?
Now, we were talking. Well, she's so sweet, isn't she?
Children viewing, please pay no attention to her. She got kicked out.
Well, I think she's the nicest person in the world, and I can't understand why, but I was just talking about my book, and my book, the 30th chapter, is entitled The Great Ant Eater. Now, this is what you've got to be careful about if you are an ant. Because when you go to babysit, and you're an ant, you've got to be very careful that you are not eaten by the children. I mean, this is serious business, wouldn't you agree?
Professor, I would, of course, agree. What is in chapter 50?
Well, you can just check that.
The parents.
Oh, no, it's the parents. You know something about the parents?
I dare say.
I really couldn't say so.
Miss Sheila,
Would you please exemplify why you got kicked out of school?
well. Oh, well, I guess the
We're
interview's
going to
over.
have to take a commercial break.
You gotta get in the spirit of things.
Good afternoon. We are interviewing here high on top of Mount Everest to bring to you live the influence of the American Corvair on our society today. With me today is Mr. Bill Carroll. Mr. Bill Carroll, what do you have to say about this Corvair?
Oh, I definitely like those Corvairs, you know. That's why I obtained one from here. I was up, with Stacy up in Cleveland Heights and was helping my brother-in-law move a table.
These two guys.
And he said, Bill, look, Corvair. And I couldn't resist it. And I says, I always wanted one of these. So he said, well, make sure it's 25 years old. I said, all right, well, you know, we get the historical plates on it. So I really think the Corvair was ahead of its time. I really mean that.
Excuse me, Mr. Carr. With me also is Mr. Aldo Millerano. He is with Mr. Bill Carroll in promotion of the Corvair on the highway against Ralph Nader's approval. Opposing to their view is Mr. Edward Rawlins and Mr. David Shore. They both are in agreement that the Corvair should really be not on the highway. It is not safe. You cannot even fit a kiddie seat in the back seat. Aldo Millerano, I will give you 30 seconds to proclaim your view. Now, what is your view?
My view.
Your view.
My view is that the Corvair should be
Please
made
talk louder. We cannot hear you.
over squeaky. They should make the Corvair again. They should produce it again. Anything that looks like
That. Your 30 seconds are up. Mr. Edward Rawlins, I know that you are against the Corvair. Would you please state, I'm sorry, we're going to skip Mr. Edward Rawlins. David Shore, what is your view?
There goes one now.
Mr. David Shore, what is your view? I know Ralph Nader is against
I
the...
think Corvairs should be off
you
the roads and
please-
highways.
Please
Shut up.
louder.
I think they should be off the roads and highways because too many people were conceived in the back of them.
Mr. Edward Rawlins, would you please...
Just a minute. I got a very important phone call. There goes another one.
I think
Definitely.
It's a
here.
Corvair.
Could I please have the microphone?
Yes.
Mr. Rawlins was fine until he started driving a Corvair. Things got to him, and he was all conceived in the back seat.
Hello. They hung up.
As you can see, and with all the other Corvairs on the road, they are usually painted the pre-rust blue, as in the one in the backyard is a beautiful, it needs to be just a beautiful blue. Now, Mr. Bill Carr, would you please exemplify that point?
This is how we play the board meeting.
As usual, people that are pro-Corvair do not listen to what's going on.
Well, you know, Corvair is the best. It was ahead of its time. You buy a car nowadays, and you get a little Cavalier, costs you 8 G's.
Mr. Carr, the phone's for you. It's Mr. Corvair.
Oh, hi. Yeah. You got another Corvair for me?
There goes
Yeah,
another
my
one.
assistant will be down tomorrow. This guy got affected by the fumes. Don't let him bother you. Yeah. All right. I'll be down in the morning. All right. Yeah. Well, I couldn't get out of the Corvair. I got stuck in it when I got in. Yeah, I got stuck. That's why I wasn't there today. They had to get the fire department had to come and get me out. Yeah. Well, hey, I'm sorry. I had to lose
How's
some weight.
his Corvair now?
My Corvair. Well, they cut the steering wheel in half, and then they broke the windows to make the air come in.
It's coming back.
Because I was suffocating. But this guy's definitely flipped. The fumes definitely got to him. That's why it's unsafe at any speed.
Next.
All right, I'll see you, cuz. All right,
go.
Here, the phone for you. Here's the phone for him now.
Now listen, we have to get to the debate. It is important to our U.S. citizens in America.
I mean,
The
you know, I'm
issues.
flaky, right?
We know
I'm
that.
flaky. Wait, just a minute.
I thought your name was Edward.
Well, just let me say it. Let me say this. I mean, here I am sitting, I got a little play phone. This is just to tell you how nuts this guy is. He answered the telephone. He answered, I said, here's the phone for you, and he said, hello. And you think I'm nuts. This guy's
He's got a
wacky.
point there, cuz.
This guy went right along with the
I'm
play.
standing here minding my own business.
And I said, you know, I was just sitting here not doing a thing, and I said, there goes one now. And he says, yes, it's a Corvair. I heard him say that. This guy's a real flake.
That's why I bought a Corvair.
I think they're all flakes because they were all conceived in the back of a Corvair. And the fumes tend to create real genetic problems. Take this, for example. An absolute mutation. What do you think about this, Mr. Millerano?
I like Fords. Fords are all right.
I thought you were for Corvairs.
I just got put on that side of the line.
Hey, excuse me, can I have the microphone? 4 Monks Italian seasoning. Just what you need in the back of your Corvair.
With your portable phone.
No, you know, like they were all speaking what they like. I like Paris in the springtime.
This guy's definitely weird. Anyway, I thought you were all right, man. You ain't my partner no more.
He used to like sex in the back seat, but he can't
Anyway.
anymore.
Listen, the Corvairs are good. You know what I mean? See the USA in a Corvair. Make sure it's a 1960, and you can apply for the historical plates. $10. That's all it costs.
Just one more thing.
Oh, he wants to talk again.
Historically, like I'm supposed to say, that stance that I'm against the Corvair. This isn't a matter I really is because it's definitely been proven that it's an unsafe vehicle. Now this, we must go back. This is just a matter of history. Now we're living in 1985.
Please speak louder, Edward Rawlins.
Speak into the
Please
microphone.
keep your cotton picking mouth shut.
Speak into the microphone.
Well, that's about all I have.
No, what were you going to say about it being unsafe?
Aldo had to leave. He went to buy another Corvair. He'll be back in a little while.
4 months, Italian seasoned wine vinegar. Available at the Holy Name Alumni and Friends Dance.
I would like to
Friday,
object.
October 25th, 1985.
I got a commercial.
4 months.
I got a paid.
Holy Name, your choice.
Cancer
You know-
Carol had...
Now,
I want to hear this.
I mean, I was stupid to come onto the show in the first place. You know why? Because who do you think I'm sitting with? The Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Now, anybody that come in and sit with those three people has got to be nuts.
I think you're all nuts. You're tucking in a bottle of Italian seasoned vinegar.
Folks, we'll be right back. We got a paid political announcement.
Do it again.
Please vote for my friend Tim McCormick. He needs all the help he can get.
That's Tim.
That's Tim. The guy, no, the guy just walked out. Tim.
That's all.
Vote for him. Good man. All right. Bye.
Cancer's got
A Corvair at home, and they don't even have seatbelts.
It has what?
They don't even have seatbelts.
That's right.
But
That's why they unsafe at any speed.
why I don't think they're safe. They want to
Corvairs are speed.
Case,
Embarrass everybody.
a case, you get in an accident, you'll be dead. And you
Nancy, do you put on your seatbelt in your regular car?
Of course not. No.
No,
I
you
have
don't. I've
airbags.
never seen you children put on your
No, we
seatbelt.
Want to make a bet?
Airbag. Give me a break.
They're $100, so we can afford
That
them.
sounds so nice.
Grandpa.
Oh, well, listen, young lady, you played a very tough game today over there with the soccer team. Now, what were your impressions? Did you
Turn
play
that
a good
TV
defense?
down.
Did you feel?
Yes, I did a very good job. I got the most valuable player in defense, which I hate defense.
You did?
Yes. And I hate defense. If you don't move around and you can gain a lot of weight in defense.
Because you don't do nothing?
But I know that's your position. I'd like to talk to this young man. He's just begun playing hockey, and I wanted to see how. Now, tell me, how was your first day of hockey, Matt?
Very good.
You really had a good time?
Yeah.
Did
Oh,
you?
you did splendid.
Tell me, how many goals did you score?
150.
155.
155 goals. Well, how come you didn't do any better?
Well, let me tell you the story. Well, I made
Wait, now we can
155 goals.
Yeah.
So I made 55 goals. Let me tell you 55 goals. So
Okay, now what? All right, you tell us the story.
Well, I just came back from volleyball, CYO, and I had some socks on that were blue, and I had some socks over it, and I had shorts on and a short sleeve, and it was 20 degrees, and I had to take my socks off and give it to this kid, and this kid forgot to bring his socks. Now, I got frostbite on my toes, and I got frostbite on my hands. So, I mean,
Did you eat your hands and your toes?
no, by the way,
Didn't you have frosting on your hands and toes? Is that what
he took off my hands.
Did somebody eat you?
No, he hadn't.
Did they eat your toes?
No,
they ate frosting.
Oh, you ate the frosting.
I got a whole bunch of stuff.
But what did that have to do with just playing hockey?
Well, it blended.
She let him use his socks.
I'm the chief, Rawlins.
Chief of what?
Well, I just wanted to, I'm working with three of my, three of the people that work with three of the finest officers in the fire department. Bill, Smoke Eater Carroll, Dorothy, Bring Them Back Alive, Carroll, who happens to be the wife of this young man here, and the greatest man of all,
The greatest
To the
hockey
rescue,
player.
to the rescue.
Aldo Salvo, Smoke Melarano.
Well, I'm not kidding when I said these three people are terrific. Now, Bill, these three, I remember I came to work, you know, we're always concerned about the pumper and the equipment, keeping it in first-class condition. Well, what, you know, the shift changes at 8:30. And usually when something goes wrong through that apparatus during the night, that man on duty, who in charge, and it happened to be Bill, he should do everything in his power to keep it going. Well, this apparatus broke out at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I was coming in at 8:30. So I said, and here the apparatus is broken down.
He picked it up.
And I said, Bill, why didn't you do anything to fix that apparatus? Bill, he's so cool. He said, well, I knew that you'd take it. He said, it was almost 8 o'clock. I mean, this is Mr. Dependable. Mr. Dependable, right?
Oh, Chief, whatever you say, Chief. I'll do anything.
Chief, did you know that Bill Carroll and Dory Carroll and Matthew Carroll there are part of and in sync with the Communist Party?
Well, you could, that's very
Don't
difficult
believe
to believe.
it. Don't believe it, Chief.
I just can't believe
I don't like
that.
it.
Now, if you said that about Aldo,
Hey, that ain't right.
He's a comrade.
Better red than dead.
He looks like a
he's
communist.
always
He's my comrade.
I will say that I am Aldo's wife.
And we
And
are
I
all
am-
comrades.
I am pro-communist for this government.
Hi.
I think it's
Yeah,
about
boy.
time that we get to this kind of government anyway. We're having
Mrs. Miller.
all these
Yeah,
people
boy,
that are
coming
getting
up.
Mrs.
food
Melorano,
stamps and
Mrs.
welfare. We might as well have communism.
Mrs. Melorano, will you please take off your hat?
I don't have a hat on, Mr.
Don't tell me
Turtle.
that's your head. You don't have a hat on?
This is the typical Reagan
Syndrome.
syndrome.
Sir, Mr. Chief, what do you have to say about your best Kumba as a communist?
He's no Kumba of mine.
He's a Kumar.
He's
Sir.
what they found.
Well, how about him saving your life? How about him coming in and fixing that triple alarm
Apparatus.
apparatus?
Cassie.
Well, he does the best he can,
Stop
but
it,
as you
Joe.
know, Aldo's not. He's very brave, he's very strong.
We're talking
but he's
about
not
Bill.
very bright. Aldo's not very bright. And his wife, I mean, if she had a brain, it'd be lonely.
I have to defend it. I have to defend it. At least those communists have a sense of humor.
That's true.
These U.S. American
Yes.
people that think they're so pro-South.
Go sit with
Communists
the
have
dad.
no sense at all.
Go on, go sit with the
Not
dad.
only don't they have a sense of humor, they have no sense at all. Is that right, Dorothy?
What do you mean? She's in the middle of it. Sir, she's in the middle of it.
You're surrounded.
You are surrounded, Mr.
Hey,
You mean you're a card?
Hey.
She's a card-carrying communist?
Yes,
Hey,
she
you.
is.
My card.
Hey, what the hell you doing?
What the heck you doing? What the heck you doing?
Right. Rumble!
Big stupid old.
Hey,
What do you have?
They don't let her speak back in the old country.
You have permission.
I'm speaking for Healthline.
Bill, say a few words.
I'm speaking for Healthline. Don't worry about gaining weight. Gain all the weight you can. Don't worry about it.
You can tell
That's
by
an
how you go up the
outfit.
ladder.
Now you go up the ladder and you break it. Don't worry. There's always someone to catch you. Don't worry about breaking ladders. When I first started in the fire department, I was about 200 pounds. Now I'm 350, but that don't matter. I can still climb that ladder. It might take me 2-3 days, but I'll
As
get
long
up
as the
there.
party is behind you.
I'll go
You
up the
see
ladder.
this? You see this right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, this used to be a fireman. I mean, he was dressed in his orange uniform. Bill fell off the ladder. He tried to catch him. This is all that's left.
Is this your life, Bill Carroll? It's a good one. Hey,
Wait, look at this
so
guy.
don't worry about it. I'll rescue
I have to
you.
get his leg.
Don't worry. It might take me 3 days to get you, but I'll get you.
They call me the stump.
Matt, move on. Matt,
Look at that. Look at
They call me the stump. That was
God almighty.
that was some fireman down there.
The stump.
A Corvair ran me over.
Glory to God.
A white.
What happened?
You guys are gross.
What happened? Nothing's happened.
He's hopping. He's hopping.
Hey, God, as I was saying, I just got up the ladder. The person was unconscious. I let her there. But listen, anyway, when I come back down, There was nobody there. It was the next morning. There was a different chief, different shift. He goes, what the hell took you so long? I say, hey, where's Chief Rawlins? He goes, hey, he went home. He'll be back tomorrow. I said, well, I'll wait up the ladder. It'll take me that long to get down. But anyway, don't worry about how long it takes me. I'll get you. Don't worry about it.
Joe, I want to tell you something. I'm Chief Rawlins. And God help the people of Cleveland if we have a fire tonight. Working with these two clowns. God help them. That's all I got to say. Because we are really in trouble if something happens. I got stumped over here.
You got stumped?
And I got wait and see on this side. Wait and see. Wait and see.
Wait and see if I'll see
God
you.
help America.
God help us.
Thinks about the women's movement and the feminist.
Miss Carol, what do you think about the women's movement and their suits? Who's making all that noise? And what do you think about the women's movement against the fire
I
department?
can see, as you can see between these asinine men here, how they act at the fire department. They do need a woman with a logical mind that does not think this is completely off the wall. As you can see, I'm just totally amazed and dumbfounded that they just make light of the whole situation. I am for more women on the force. With these 3 fools, and then
Hey, you're talking about the
like
chief. You better be careful.
Yes.
It works.
Yes, and don't worry, we've got our union behind the women in the department.
I hope you
They act like complete asinine regions. And I really think that as a person, number one person, I am a person first, and we do need more logical beings.
Miss Shore, Miss
Here is
Shore.
another firefighter. As you can see,
I will say one thing.
we are dedicated.
I get up that ladder in the same day.
We get up there faster and better than this Hanzo.
Of course, we may not carry the people down. We just throw them out the
You know
window.
the trouble with these two
Hopefully,
people?
there's
They
somebody
get up the
there to
ladder
catch.
very quickly, but they keep going over the top, and they land on their head too often.
As you can tell, this is the whole problem with the fire
You get up
department.
there and try landing on your head from 50 foot in the air a few times, and see how it affects you. I mean, this is the result.
No, did you see this? Did you see how they were acting before? This is the chief, making light of spick and span firefighters. I mean, come on, is that irrational? Is that a rational person?
That sounds like
This is the chief
perfectly,
Now, there's the fire dog.
Chauvinistic-
dog!
perfectly chauvinistic statement.
Get a stupid dog to boot. This dog is so stupid.
The stupid dog, they think it was a rat and they
This
killed it.
Dalmatian is our pet.
What do you think this is
They're having
all
sweet.
made?
They
They're having
need
sweet.
separate
Joe.
bathrooms.
Yeah.
I am just so flabbergasted, and I am just completely shocked that you ever ran a department
You know what
this
this
way.
dog's name?
He's off the
What?
wall. He's honestly off the wall.
You know where? Can you get the
You know what? Well,
I think I can get it.
I hate to say this, but I feel sorry for this man.
I feel sorry for the fire. I feel sorry for these
I feel
women.
sorry for
I
all
feel
of
sorry for their wives.
I
Hey,
feel sorry for everybody in the whole world.
Smokey, you like women on the fire department?
I'm so glad you said yes.
I am just so happy
That means no if you don't know
no,
what
I
you
am just
mean.
so happy
2
that
barks,
Mayor
no.
Voinovich got the hint, and we didn't have to sue the city. Put us on there to straighten out these guys. I mean, that was.
Yeah, he puts you on straight. I'll straighten you. I'll give you a backhand straighten you out.
You know,
Don't
they
worry
talk
about it.
big. They talk big. But you know what that means.
Well, the truth of the
Words
matter
are
is,
not as big as
I
actions.
see now what I'm going to have to do. You've got these 2 young firefighters, whippersnappers, they think they know so much. Then I've got my old-time faithful friend who happens to be top-notch in my book and
Right.
probably one of the
The
greatest,
best.
one of the greatest firefighters that ever
Of
came out
course,
of the fight.
it's the next
So what
day
I'm
by
going
the
to
time
have
he
to
comes
do is
down the
I'm going
ladder.
to have to stage a showdown. I am going to rent that ring down at the Cleveland Arena, and I'm going to put this man in the ring against these 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and whoever wins that wrestling match
Oh, you-
is going
Yeah.
to be tops in my
Can
book.
we wear
But I know
bikinis?
these two flakes won't come close.
We'll win. We'll
No.
wear bikinis.
We'll win.
Hey, I'm the best. Just
Wait till
remember
they
that.
see us in our bathing suits.
Chief,
Where you see
Chief.
this guy in his bathing suit?
Chief,
Sumo wrestler. Sumo wrestler.
Get the heck out of here.
Chief, I got a question for you. If there was a burning building down on 32nd and Superior, 3-story building. It was triple alarmed fire.
Yeah.
You had a set of women up there. There was a 250-pound man trapped inside of a room.
I want to tell you.
Would you honestly say that Dorothy could go up there, trained as she was, just like your paisan? Do you honestly think she could go up there and drag and help and rescue and save that person as well as your paisan?
All I gotta say
So
is,
big.
No, let me.
at least we would throw him out the window and he'd have a fighting
The
chance.
question was for the chief.
Listen, this actually
Kiss the
occurred.
stupid dummy.
The other night, this very same, we went down there on Superior. This happened. We had fire coming out the 3rd-story window.
I'll be a fighter.
And you know, like usually the fire department, the chief will say, lay out that line, meaning lay out the line and put the water on the fire. So I turned to Dorothy and I said, Dorothy, lay out. She said, did you say lay out or stay out? That's what she said to me.
But you know, that all has to
firefighter,
do with
she
women's
said-
impression. Women got that all their life,
He's always
especially.
saying, stay out.
Especially from their
Men
fathers.
only. Men only. Stay out. Stay out.
That
So,
all
Peggy,
the time.
just a minute, one second.
I
Then
know.
who
Next
do you
generation
think-
won't do that.
Who do you think was in charge of the
It was
second
an
pump that
honest,
came into that fire?
honest mistake.
Peggy.
Honest mistake.
And I must
You know
say,
what
I
she
handled
said?
it very well.
She said to me, Chief, don't you think we should surround
I
and
said-
drown?
I said, Chief, sir.
Do you know what that means?
Chief, sir.
She did not want to go inside that building and put that fire out. She wanted
Absolutely
to stay out and she wanted to drown it.
Drown the fire.
I must reiterate,
That is
I was in charge of
Even
the
though
hose.
it wasn't an
I
aquarium.
knew that my
I hate to
comrade
tell you
here-
there was a bunch of fish. It was at Cleveland Aquarium down there. What's the big deal?
Really?
There's a bunch of fish.
We were not going to rescue our lives. He is still in the...
He wants to rescue a bunch of stupid fish and turtles
Turtle?
and fish.
I thought
Anybody that was rational would have done what us two did.
You know,
Right,
that's-
drown, don't care. I don't care if they are the last
Hey, look,
living species.
how did he
Look,
drown
don't
a
worry
fish?
about it.
That's right. He thought we were going to. That shows you
I
how
want to
smart
tell
he
you,
is.
this is just the final straw.
So that was a 250-pound whale in there.
Let me just show you.
That's
The
right,
truth
and
of
you
the
know what
matter is-
happened? It ended up that he was burnt and we had him for dinner.
The truth of the matter is, this is how messed up these women are. We were at 18th and Superior. They thought they were at the Cleveland Aquarium. That's how messed up they are.
You know,
There's
and
a
it's
3-story
Where's
bridge.
that? That's where he lives, right on Superior. He's got his address mixed up.
Chief.
I think it's time for him to
there's a
retire.
phone call for you.
Time for this man to retire. He doesn't
Hello.
even know what's
Notice the phone.
Fisher Price. This man is
I mean, he is so easily
That's the-
influenced.
That's the red phone. You notice
The
it's
red
red phone? Hello, comrade.
Conrad.
Oh, he's a communist.
She's going to send out the nuclear arm.
Gorbachev. Oh,
Our
hello.
friend.
Oh, yes, this is Rawlins over here in the United States. How are you doing over there?
Notice.
Cold? Oh,
It's
yeah.
a gold.
Siberia? Oh, yeah, pretty cold up there. Well, watch you don't get it in the head with any snowflakes. I mean, they're tough up there. Yeah. Well, okay, you want to talk to Comrade Carol? Oh, sure, here, she's right there. Oh, yeah.
Hello.
We ought to put this on the screen.
Hi, Sugar Pie.
Do you think anybody would appreciate our humor?
No, I don't think so.
I haven't heard about that yet.
You know, it's funny, but they will.
Here he
because-
goes. This is our future fire. It's our future fire department. Notice.
Baby Shayna.
At least she will know.
You know, this is what happened
Hi, baby.
the last time Peggy went to a fire. She had the baby.
She had it or it was
She
conceived.
had
You know,
the baby.
it would take those chiefs to make such
Oh, yes, yes,
obnoxious statements.
Obnoxious.
I
Obnoxious.
mean, look at her.
Yeah.
Well, I think we ought to show this on
I
TV.
changed your name.
Yes, let's go show
I
this.
can't stand it.
I think it was funny at the beginning. Listen,
I want you all to hold up a hand now, you hear? Come on, hold up a hand now and wave.
Hi.
nobody thinks it's funny.
Hey.